everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about 9 driver distractions to get rid of while on the road. In this video, I'll be going over 9 simple driver distractions that you need to absolutely get rid of while you are driving. These things will hinder your ability to drive safely. Let's get right into the video. Number 1, cell phone. Get rid of your cell phone. Don't actually get rid of it. Just put it in your pocket and make sure that it's on vibrate, or make sure that it's on silent, okay? Don't get rid of your cell phone. I don't want you to throw it out the window, but just get it out of your sight and remove it from being a distraction. Listen, we live in a world where we are always on our cell phones, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because cell phones allow us to communicate, they allow us to work, they allow us to do many things that we wouldn't regularly be able to do without them. But when you're driving, all that you should be doing is driving for the most part. Get your cell phone, put it away, eliminate the distraction. Number 2 on this list is food and drink, okay? Now, I personally just finished having my breakfast in the car. About once every few weeks, I treat myself to some breakfast. I got my nice breakfast sandwich over here. It was delicious. I got my coffee, but here's the thing. I pulled over to eat it. I don't eat when I drive. I see a lot of people doing it, and it's dangerous. Now, to have a sip of coffee or water while you're driving, I got a water here too. We got everything in the car. To have a sip of coffee or water while you're driving is okay. Like, you're not going to get distracted. But if we're talking about like chugging a water bottle or eating something or like unscrewing the cap as you're driving of the water bottle, no, that's very dangerous. So, don't eat or drink in a distractive way while you're driving. Number 3 on this list is passengers. Believe it or not, your passengers they can be a huge distraction. Unfortunately, most of the time when you're younger, they are a huge distraction. Now, don't actually get rid of your passengers, but tell them, listen, I personally need to drive this car safely, and you guys are my passengers. I need to get you to where you need to be safely as well. So please don't distract me. Just tell them, don't scream, don't jump up and down, don't take it to the next level of distraction. Sorry about that. Number 4 on this list is music. So number 3 was passengers, just to recap. Okay, 3 was passengers and 4 is music. You can play your music, just don't turn it loud, don't blast the music. And also, don't be scanning through radio stations as you're driving. Set a playlist up so that it can automatically continue playing as you are driving. Number 5 is a navigation or a GPS. Now, having the GPS or navigation unit just showing you where to go is not really a distraction, but setting it while you drive is a distraction, and in fact, it's illegal in many different places. So set your GPS or your navigation before you start. Place it somewhere where it's not going to move around, and I'll get to that momentarily, things that move around. Place it somewhere where it's not going to move around. Place it somewhere where it's secure, and just use it to navigate you to wherever you need to go. Number 6 on this list is distractive thoughts. This thing right here, this noggin, can be a massive distraction. If you're thinking about something while you're driving and that thing is dominating your thoughts, dominating your mind, dominating your brain, it can be really dangerous. So clear your mind before you get on the road. Take 5 minutes, pull over, clear your mind before you start driving. Because if you're thinking about something else, that means your mind is elsewhere, which can be absolutely unbelievably distracting. Number 7 on this list is climate controls. Now, in this car, okay, it just has a little dial that I can use to adjust the climate. So, I can easily, without looking, just turn the dial and know what's happening because it clicks every time I turn it, okay? So in this situation, it's not so distracting, but in my other vehicle, it has a knob and then it digitally says the temperature, and you can do climate control and this and that. There's all different options. So I can't do that while I'm driving without distracting me from the road. So, for the most part, if your vehicle just has like a knob that just turns the fan on or off and different speeds, then that's okay, because you can do that without distracting yourself from the road. But if you have like a dial with a temperature gauge and then climate control and then a digital screen to adjust the temperature, then in that situation, it's going to distract you. So don't let it distract you from the road. Number 8 on this list is objects that roll or shift around in the car. I am so guilty of this. One time I had a water bottle in the back seat, an empty water bottle. It had a little bit of water in it for so long, and it just rolled around, and it was always so distracting. You hear that tick, 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 the plastic water bottle clicking sound constantly. And then, in a different situation, I didn't secure the stroller in the trunk, so whenever I would brake hard or accelerate hard, it would slide to the back or slide to the front. Slide to the back or slide to the front. In my other vehicle, in my SUV, my Honda CR-V, so I could hear it echoing through the entire car. Just secure things, because even for myself, it can be very distracting. Last but not least is number 9 on the list, which is fatigue or drowsiness. It's to drive when you're tired is horrible. It's as simple as that. So just pull over and take a nap, or sleep before you start driving, or have a coffee to combat the drowsiness. Whatever the case is, do what you got to do to make sure that you're not tired when you're driving. And that's it. Those are 9 driver distractions to get rid of while on the road. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.